Let's begin again with our language focus on yes, no questions and short answers in the simple present tense. Before, we talked about how to make statements, affirmative and negative statements. And now we're going to talk about how to make yes, no questions and short answers in simple present tense. To make the yes, no question, you have to start with do or does. Then the subject. Then the base form. Do I go? Do I leave? Do I listen? Do we go? Do we leave? Do we listen? Do you go? Do you leave? Do you listen? Do they go? Do they leave? Do they listen? For third person singular, he, she, it, use does. Does he go? Does he leave? Does he listen? Does she go? Does she leave? Does she listen? Does it go? Does it leave? Does it listen? Got it? Okay. So when we answer with the yes answer, then we use the same auxiliary as we do in the question. So if I say, do you go? Do they go? We answer with do. Yes, I do. Yes, we do. Yes, you do. Yes, they do. For third person singular, yes, he does. Yes, she does. Yes, it does. How about negative? Negative, we usually use a contraction. Don't and doesn't are the contractions we normally use for short answers. No, I don't. No, we don't. No, you don't. No, they don't. Third person singular, no, he doesn't. No, she doesn't. No, it doesn't. Those are yes, no questions and short answers. Let's practice the examples. Listen and repeat. Does Chris go to bed at 8 p.m.? Yes, he does.
Yes, he does.
Does Kara get up at 5:30 a.m.? No, she doesn't. She gets up at 7 a.m. Do the children leave the child care center at 5:30 p.m.? Yes, they do.
Yes, they do.
Okay, in activity 11, we're asking yes-no questions about a daily routine. So we have questions that we have to decide and think about the grammar. Should we use do or does? Should we use the verb with S or without the word with S? So we have two examples. The first example, the Porter children wake up early. Do we want to ask do or does? Do, because children is third person plural, they. So we say, do the Porter children wake up early? Repeat. Answer yes. Yes, they do. All right, example 2, does Eric dressed by himself get or gets? Get. We have to use the base form verb, no S here. Does Eric get dressed by himself? Answer no. No, he doesn't. All right, what do you have for number 1? The question, the Porter children go to elementary school? Do the Porter children go to elementary school? What should we answer, yes or no? Answer no. So how do we make the short answer? No, they don't. No, they don't. In number 2, we have, does Betsy milk for breakfast? Do we want to say drink or drinks? Drink, base form. So we say, does Betsy drink milk for breakfast? Again. Now let's give a negative answer. What shall we say? No, she doesn't. In number 3, we have the question, does Susan at the table for breakfast? We can choose sit or sits. Sit, the base form. Let's ask the question together. Does Susan sit at the table for breakfast? Answer yes. Yes, she does. Number 4, Eric and Susan like coffee? Do or does? Do. Let's ask the question together. Do Eric and Susan like coffee? Answer, no, they don't. Number 5, we have to circle 2 things. We want to know whether to choose do or does for Betsy and pick up or picks up the children in the afternoon. What do you choose for the question? Does Betsy pick up the children in the morning? Good. Answer. No, she doesn't. She drops them off in the morning and she picks them up in the afternoon, but not in the morning. Let's talk about number 6. We have 2 choices. Do or does their grandparents take or takes care of Susan and Eric? What do you say? Do their grandparents take care of Susan and Eric? Do their grandparents take care of Susan and Eric? Good. Answer? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. For number 7, do we want to say do or does Grandma and Grandpa play or plays games with them? Make a correct question. Do Grandma and Grandpa play games with them? Answer. Yes, they do. Number 8, do or does Susan and Eric watch or watches a lot of TV? Make a good question. Do Susan and Eric watch a lot of TV? Answer. No, they don't.